add, oil to fire. Come on, let's go. Keep on going. But what happens is when people who are genuine people visit your profile, they will say he does not know how to maintain decorum on his own profile. What would he do for the company? And the times are not far where HRs will come and look to the social media profile. It has already started in the European countries, in the Americas, islands and all. So they are already doing it. And if you go on Google and write, HRs are hunting down engineers' social media profiles. You check it, it is happening in India also. We don't know. So the HR lands on our profile like this. And he says, okay, what all things are there? I say, okay, there is a photograph which is 20 years old, because at that time I was a baby. And on a cover photograph, what happens is, that is one of the best things that happens. Cover photograph mein sometimes you just see this much. यहाँ से यहाँ तक का दिखता है. Then what happens is, okay, there is something fishy about this profile. When you click on that profile, cover pic, then what happens is, पूरा निकलता है. भाई cover photograph का dimension has been given for some reason. If you don't know, ask somebody, Google it. But what is the point of putting your photograph where your tummy is visible? Sometimes knees are visible. Because they have not placed the photograph properly. Now what is the point of putting a cover photograph where your tummy or your shoulder or some of them only put their eyes. I have beautiful eyes. So the right content should be at right place. Then once you have moderating the engagement, you are getting the engagement to increase, then the next thing that is required is loyalty. यहाँ पे loyalty कहाँ से आ गई? गलती है ना? There is a mistake. There is some mistake. I don't know. Some mistake? Why does loyalty come on social media? From where does loyalty come? Your audience is coming to you once, liking and commenting on you, on your post, but they have to come the next time as well. If they don't come for the next time, you have lost your audience which you gained. मेहनत करके कुछ पाया था और उसको हमने जाने दिया. So you have to have the magnetic, content which keeps on giving you that thing back. Okay, so that is where the loyalty part comes in. You have to have a loyal audience for you to become a brand. You have to self-brand. This is all about self-branding. Huh? All your careers are about self-branding. If you don't make a brand of yourself, then what happens is 3 years down the line, when we talk about, say, a year down the line after joining the job, there are 10 people who have joined at the same post. One will get 10,000 increment, one will get 2,000 increment. One will be, made a manager, or other one will be like, okay, I was this, now I'm assistant this. So you move 1 step up, the others move 10 step up. Then you realize, mere mein kya kami thi? What I didn't have, and he had. He silently marketed what he is doing. And you were like, I do all the things. I have completed all my work. That is not enough. You have to project what you are doing, project in a positive way, project to the people that matter, project to the society. If you don't do that, sorry, you are not going to competitively survive. You are going to survive. Because you are a hard worker, you will survive. एक जमाना था जब people used to say hard worker होना चाहिए. उसके बाद लोग आए बोले smart worker. One should be smart worker. Now वो दोनों जमाने चले गए. Now you need to be a hard worker who is smart. है ना? Now people realize ये hard worker. Use करो. We should use him. Keep on using him. Smart worker, they stay away. काम नहीं करे. He'll just show. He won't work. So now people require smart people who are hardworking. This is the new demand of the market. है ना? So what happens is, in 5 years, people understand the demand of the market by the time demand changes. So that is where we are lacking behind. Okay. So loyalty and participation, that is very similar to the engagement. So you have loyal participation, then you will have, you will be able to build up a better profile. Then the next thing comes is, ये सब आपने analyze कर लिया कि मेरे को किसको बताना है, for whom I am making the post, to whom I am going to show the post, where I am going to post, whatever, सब आपने वो कर लिया, then you create the content. That is where you create the content. So all this thing that we have discussed is done prior to making the content. Okay. Now on the circle, you create the content, then you publish the content, you promote the content. Promote by energizing, promote by interactions in that way. Either you can invest your time, either you can invest money. One of the two things have to be invested. Time या money. दोनों में से एक चीज invest नहीं करोगे, you cannot make your social media profile. Okay? Yeah, intellect is really required in both of them. ऐसा नहीं है कि दिमाग नहीं है तब भी पैसा है तो ऐसा अपनी सेल्फी खींच के प्रमोट कर दी. So you'll find comments like, wow, I find it for the first time somebody promoting a selfie. You're not even a celeb. Why should I like it? So if a celeb puts in 100 rupees and promotes, he'll get 1000 likes. When you put in and promote, you will get 1000 comments which you don't like. Right? So promote your post. Then the next thing that comes is monitor it. Monitoring is important ना. बहुत सारे लोग के बहुत सारे अलग अलग ओपिनियन होते हैं. Even if you talk about Modi, नरेंद्र मोदी जी के लिए भी everybody has positive, negative, neutral. So you will see that the negative comments have to be deleted, positive comments have to be liked, and neutral comments have to be drawn towards positivity by replying to the comments. So that is what monitoring is. Then you have to analyze. Well, whatever you monitor, you analyze. If I am posting my selfie, people are liking it. But if I am, putting some other's photograph, people are saying, no, we want to see you. We want to see you. So you have to keep on putting your selfies to get the audience. So it depends on what kind of, aim you have. And yeah, social media profile, for making a social media profile, you should have one aim. How do you want to brand yourself? Do you want to brand yourself as a professional? Do you want to brand yourself as a family man? Do you want to brand yourself as a Casanova? Some people do brand themselves as that. They don't want a family. You can do that. No problem. Nobody is forcing you until your mom and dad are okay with it. And other family members don't get affected from it. And the society is okay with it. And the police doesn't say anything. The girls are okay with it. So there are a long list of okays that you want. Right? Then you analyze it. And then once you have an analysis, the next content that you are making should be on the basis of what your analysis is. If you keep on creating content without going in this loop, you will end up where people will say, desperate for publicity. He is desperate for publicity. How many brands have you have seen where you get a feeling, kitna desperate, how desperate they are to get publicity, how desperate they are to sell their product? Do we get that feeling sometimes? Sometimes when you keep on hearing ads on radio, washing powder, washing powder, washing powder. The whole day we go on washing powder, and like, oh shit man, come on. I want to drive with my date. Keep washing powder away. Right? So that is what you should take care. Okay. Now we talk about Facebook first. Okay. Facebook mein I always say ki there are questions. So after having statistics, these statistics will discuss questions. Now look at the staggering statistics. 1.366 billion users only on Facebook, huh? और हमारी population भी नहीं आई थी. And this is Feb 2015. We were projected to be the largest user of Facebook in the world by 2016. Largest, huh? What to? Next, see, on an average, it is visited thrice a day, and maximum number of people who are between 15 to 24 use that. Now you can see कि हम लोग जितना Facebook use कर सकते हैं ना, US सोच भी नहीं सकता. So if you go and take, we are the largest user of Facebook, do you know? Then China say, okay, we are the largest manufacturers in the world. So we have something to say, we are the largest user of Facebook in the world. What? So China says, I make billions of dollars using it. We waste billions of hours doing it. They earn billions of dollars, we waste billions of hours. So billions are there, na? The word matters. So that is what is currently happening. Then, yeah, this is my favorite part. Huh? I once had a life. Then somebody came and told me to make a Facebook account. How many agree? How many agree? Nobody agrees. Raise your hands. Only one agrees. All these are liars, bloody liars. Okay, the next statement. This is even better. Facebook is like a jail. Because only place where you can sit around, waste time, have a profile picture, write on walls, Get poked by guys you don't know. You really don't know those guys who poke you. So that happens only at jail. So you can compare it with a jail. Okay? How many agree? See, we have a number of people increasing. This is the best. You know, Acha, I know all of you have experienced this. All of you. Not even a single one will say कि this is not something that happened. How many agree? 100% agree. Okay. I have tested this thing. I have tested this thing. Without exams, one day in the evening at 1 o'clock, I posted, how are your preparations going in exams? So I get around 50 likes and 10 comments. Right? 1 o'clock, at night, 1 o'clock. I get around 50 likes and 10 comments. Then we have exam next day. Some days later, we have exams. And then I post at 2 o'clock in the night. All the best for exams. By morning 6 o'clock, I have 300 comments and 300 likes and 50 comments. So all these things happened while I was sleeping from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. Most of that time is the only time when you study in the semester. That is the only time when an engineering student studies in a semester. Seriously, when you are talking serious, they put aside all the books, the mobile phones. They put aside all your mobile phones, your laptops and everything. But still, I don't know, from somewhere, these likes and comments just pop up. It is like when you are having an exam, it feels like there are more number of notifications coming because all your friends are online 24 hours. They have nothing else to do. So this is it. But all in all, this is what is actually happening. That people who are sitting besides you have gone to the further end of the world, and the people who are sitting further end of the world, that end, other end, not even reachable, are very close to you. Just like you are having a hug with them. So this is what is the actual thing that is happening because of all this rubbish. All our mindset that we should do and we should not do, or what we are. We don't know actually what we should not do. Facebook, we should use Facebook. You are not there on Facebook? You are ancient, man. Get a life. That's what your friends say. That is why we are there on Facebook. We don't know what is Facebook. We actually don't know what is Facebook. Okay? So let's know a little bit about Facebook. Anybody who wants to change their rating that they gave in the start of this session? Okay. Yeah. So when we talk about Facebook or any other platform, I always have questions. I always believe that the best mode of learning is asking the right questions. When you ask right questions, you will get the right answers. When you want the right advice, ask the right question. अगर आप जाके ये बोलोगे, give me advice, they will give you all the advice that you can handle, but that is not going to be productive for you. So anything that you ask is what is going to fetch you knowledge. Whatever people have, अभी मैं यहाँ पे whatever I am saying, it is going to give you a brief outline of what the whole thing is. When you ask something, that is where your knowledge comes in, because it is your perception about what you want to learn. Okay? So when we talk about Facebook, the first question is, who should use Facebook? Answer दे सकते हैं, any one of you? Who should use Facebook?
18 plus.
18 plus? Why? Everybody should use Facebook. Whoever is matured enough to use Facebook. Even a 6-year-old guy can use Facebook. But his email account has to be 18-year-old ka. So you don't understand, actually 18 years is the minimum age where you can make that. And still you have a Facebook profile. Now that is, and it allows you to put an age which is below that. So it says ki minimum numbers of, this is the minimum age that you should have. And actually when you put on your profile, you are below that age. So I don't know how that works. They must have some kind of content creation thing going on. Now, why they should use Facebook? Why are you going to use Facebook? The answer is, according to me, you all have to have your own answers. These questions that I'm asking, I'm giving my answers that I answer to myself. You all have to answer it for yourselves. Once you do answer it for yourself, then only you are going to get the exact perception of what you should do. Okay, so now the second question is why we are going to do it. Why to brand myself in the society, in my organization, or wherever I am, wherever people don't know me, people should start knowing me. Wherever people know me, they should know me better, and wherever people know me better, they should consider me as a brand. Yeah, this person, pati you, he'll do it. Say if a public speaker comes and stands, you say, yeah, over. Now you just see what is going to happen. So your reputation, positive reputation, because of Facebook, should precede you, not proceed, precede. Before you reach, your reputation should reach. So that is why you should use Facebook. But you should have one aim. Huh? What is that reputation that you want to precede? Is what you have to decide. Either you want to be, seen as a, wonderful student, obedient student, technically sound student, rubbish student, indisciplined student. That is all up to you. People can create n number of views about themselves to you without even you knowing that. So wahi same thing you have to do. Okay. Then whom? Whom is the answer is to whom you have to interact. You have to interact with all kinds of people possible. And all kinds of people means your professional, your societal friends, your personal life friends, all have to be talked with. It's not like you say, okay, I don't interact with professional people on Facebook. Why? They don't have a life? Or you don't have a life? Or you don't have something attractive to show them that you are not humorous? I'm not humorous? Oh bloody, I can go and talk. So that is the confidence that you should have to talking whom. Different segments of people, different segments, different contents. Keep it segregated. Okay? How you should do it? ये आंसर देने के लिए आप अपने एम पे जाइएगा. You go back to your aim and then you answer how. If you have an aim of branding yourself as a public speaker, then you have to adapt all the attributes of a public speaker and show it in your actions. Say for example, a public speaker should be confident. So you have to show your confidence through your content in form of something that you have done. You cannot write confidence. Niche likha, I have it with a smiley. That is not how it is going. That does not. It is not how it